Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the All About Favorite channel. Those of you who are subscribers, thank you so much for all of your support. I also want to thank you for your emails. I want to thank those of you who have sent me cash apps, money orders, checks. Some of you have Zelled me. There are different ways that you can support the channel, and I just want to take a few minutes to thank you all. Those of you who are watching for the first time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And everybody, at the end of the video, please hit the like button, hit that thumbs up button, like the video, share the video, and comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share the video. Please do that for me. YouTube wants us to always encourage you to do that, and it helps our numbers. Now, on this Food for Thought Friday, I got something I want you to think about today. Do you know your worth? Do you really know just how important you are? Do you not realize you matter? There are a lot of people watching today have some self-esteem issues. You have allowed people to put you down, make you feel less than. Some of you are in relationships with narcissists right now. And those narcissists, you know why they handpicked you? Because they saw something in you that was lacking. And one of those things that was lacking is your ability to stand up and say, I'm worth something and I deserve something better than what I have been getting. You got to understand, you matter. You are worth something, but do you know your worth? That's a question for you today. Do you know your worth? And if you know your worth, why aren't you acting like you matter? Why are you still putting up with that mess from that individual you're with? Why are you still putting up with that? All your life, you've been the black sheep of the family. All your life growing up, even as a child, people have picked on you. And guess now what you're saying as an adult? I guess I have been picked out to be, say it with me, picked on. No way. No way are we going to say that anymore. We're going to just toss that quote to the side. You were not picked out to be picked on. Know your worth and understand that you matter. And you deserve better. You deserve so much better. God created you just like He created them. And God said everything I created was good. And you're walking around here not thinking that you're good or not good enough. You deserve more than what you're getting right now. You deserve so much more than what you have tolerated over the years. Do you know, I know some of you watching, you have done nothing but sacrifice all your life for people. You have done nothing but went out of your way to please people and to make people happy and just to see a smile on their face. And those same people turn around and talk about you. Same people turn around and mistreat you. And you allow it. And you get your heart broken over and over again. You get your feelings hurt over and over again. Pastor Casey, how can you speak so passionately about this? Because I was you at one time. I did not know my worth at one time. Of course, that was years and years ago. But when I woke up one morning and realized, you know what? Shoot, I matter. I'm somebody. And guess what? Just because this person don't appreciate who I am and don't love on me the way I feel I deserve, and this person don't reciprocate my acts of kindness, guess what? I don't have to be around this person anymore. I can now choose, and I could always have chosen who I allow in my heart and in my space. I am worth it, just like you are. You're worth it. You matter. You are a beautiful soul. You have such a beautiful heart, and sometimes your heart is breaking inside because you don't feel like you've gotten what you deserve. all of the sacrifices you've made, all of the being kind and stepping in, giving a helping hand to people, and you just still been overlooked, underappreciated. You know what? Know your worth starting today. Starting today, know that you're worth something and know that you matter. And you don't have to walk around with your head held down, and you don't have to take no junk off people. You don't have to let people steadily, just consistently break your heart and hurt your feelings. When I see people and I'm talking to them and they always say, Pastor KZ, I just seem like I always get hurt in the end. Sometimes you set yourself up to get hurt, because sometimes you don't speak up and say, you know what, I'm not going to take this from you. I don't have to take this. You're not going to talk to me like that. I do matter. I'm worth something. No, I'm not no dummy. I'm not stupid. And I'm not your doormat. And you're not going to walk over me and walk on me anymore. Not going to happen. Take back yourself. Take back your life. And love yourself. Look in the mirror every day. Mary J says it, and tell yourself good morning, gorgeous. If that's what it's going to take for you to make it through the day and to move on from some people and to have a better life and to feel good about yourself, if you need to look in the mirror and tell yourself good morning, gorgeous, then do just that. I just don't happen to be one of those persons, because from my being in the crib and the cradle all the way up, it was told to me, you are a beautiful child. You are a smart child. You can do anything you want to do, anything you put your mind to. God is on your side. You got the favor of God on your life, baby. Don't you let nobody make you feel like you are nothing. You don't have to take that. And no matter how far down you feel, how low you get, don't you ever forget, you matter, you worth something. Don't you let nobody deplete you of your self-esteem. Never let someone deplete you of your self-esteem. Don't give that person that kind of power over you. Baby, if you have to walk away and have you a cry, go have you a cry and get back up. Don't you let nobody tear you down and make you think you are not worth anything. So I am telling you, that has always been instilled in me. I had that from my grandmother, the strong women in my family, my mother, my aunts. It's some strong women in this family. You know what? I got it from the men in my family too. My grandfather, my uncles, my male cousins, my brothers. They always said to me, you are a pretty girl. You so smart. That was put in me as a child. So for those of you who have that story that you're beat down and you don't feel like you're pretty, nobody never told you that. Honey, look in the mirror and tell yourself you pretty. Look in the mirror and tell yourself you smart. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, you know what? I done raised 3 children. Look at me. And all of them, I never had to go to the jail to get them out. Never had to go to the rehab center and get them. I done something pretty good. Those of you who've been married 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, look in the mirror and tell yourself, you know what, my God, I stayed in this. I kept my vows. I kept my word. Had to sometimes do some things that I'm not going to talk about. It'll go to the grave with me. But I stayed. I sacrificed. I did the right thing for my children and my family. Even though some of you was married to some real SOBs. And I'm talking to my aunties out there. The me-moms, the nanas, the grandmas, the big mamas out there. You know, those women who in their 70s and 80s and 90s who done been through the struggle. That talk about struggle, love. When you look at some of those women who've been married 50 and 60 years, some of them went through a lot. Because remember, when you talking about back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, it's not like it is now in this generation. Those women had to struggle. Sometimes their husbands had to go out there and work in the field. And sometimes those women had to go and take in washing. Y'all know what I'm talking about, you older subscribers, my aunties out there. Y'all know what it's like to get a job just to put food on the table and help your husband. Some of you done got out there with your husband and got out there on top of that tin roof, Some of you know what it's like to go out there to the firewood shed and cut some wood and bring there and put in that fireplace. I'm talking to the older aunties out there right now, my older unks out there right now. Unc, you know what it's like to have to go and plow for the man. Get out there and plant a crop for the man. Go out there and kill hogs. I'm just talking to my country people right now who know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what it's like to go out there in the pea field and pick peas, pick some beans, and go home and shell them and stuff. Go out there and get some corn, and we sitting there as children shucking the corn, watching grandma, big mama, mother, and all of these showing you, girl, this is how you cut that corn off. And how to can the corn, how to can the tomatoes. I don't know about you, but I can speak for me and my sister Quan both. When people say, girl, we gonna go out there, they got a pea field over there to pick. Me and Quan gonna look at you with the side eye and say, girl, I picked my last pea 35 years ago. I ain't doing that. Well, girl, I got some peas. You want to come over and shell them? Shell them? Girl, you didn't pay them people to shell them? My days of shelling peas ended when I was 16. Done with that. I said then, if I see a pea patch, I'm looking the other way. If somebody in the pea patch and I want some peas, pick them, shell them, bag them, bring them to the car. That's a little humor for you today on this Food for Thought Friday. I just wanted to bring some memories back to the old school people for me. You know how you go to the pecan tree? Y'all don't remember that? Some of you city folks, you don't know about those type of things. But some of you city folks know what it's like, you know, in the summer, mom and them pack you up and send you to Georgia, send you to Carolina, send you to Mississippi, send you to Louisiana, to some of them southern states. And then you find yourself doing some of these things. And now you go back to New York, Chicago, New Jersey, Detroit, and you like, phew, that's a whole different way of life up down there, down south, than it is here. Because, see, you actually learn how to have fun. You learn how to relax. You learn how to see life differently. And all I'm saying today to you, know your worth. Understand your worth. And if you ain't living the best life ever yet, and you over 50, honey, do some rethinking. Reevaluate your life. Have a wonderful Friday. Thank you for joining me today. I have been your host, Pastor KZ, also known as the Sports Guru. But you all listen. On tomorrow, I may or may not pop in. I'm not sure. But also remember, just want you to remember, love yourself. Take care of yourself and do some things that you want to do. You serve a whole lot of people. You've done a whole lot of things, but you haven't taken care of yourself. And taking care of yourself, if that means doing absolutely nothing, do that. See you back tomorrow.